Good day, everyone. I would love to show you how to use a software called Video Scribe to create a very good presentation. That like one that is scribbling with the writing, something scribing on the sheets. So first of all, it's sure to install the software, and then we'll do a quick demonstration with the software. So if you take your mouse, I'm going to also supply this software for you. So if you check the description down, you'll see a link below that you click, and then you can find this software. So this software has a crack. So first of all, you just install the Video Scribe. It's MSI. If you double click on this, it will show you a window for installation, something that will look like this. So preparing for installation, and then after which it will then show you this welcome to Sparkle Video Scribe Setup Wizard. You click on next, and then because I've already installed mine on the computer, that's why it's showing modify, repair, or remove. Basically yours will just show you next, or it will show you some installation information and then show you next. So you're just going to be clicking next. If I click modify now, it will show me this, telling me that okay, the software is somewhere on my system, just to continue, and then I click next and move on from there. So but I'm going to stop here because I already have it on the computer system already. So basically you will just be clicking next, 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 and then to get to final installation, show you a loading bar, and then you'll be done. So I'll click cancel to close mine here. Alright, then basically to show finish once yours is installed. So don't click cancel, actually just click next all the way to when you get to finish. And then why I have this here is so that you can remove some watermark that will display on your work. So if you've installed the software, just open the Video Scribe crack, and then you'll see Video Scribe bin. The Video Scribe bin, what you need to do here is to right click on it to copy it. Once you've copied it, you have to look for your computer system, which is local disk. On your local disk, enter into local disk. Remember, this file is a 32-bit file, so you have to look for x86. Double click on x86, scroll down until you see Sparkle, and when you click on Sparkle, go into the Sparkle Video Scribe and just paste something you've copied, which is the Video Scribe bin. It will show you something like this that you want to replace. Now I've already copied and I've already pasted, so I don't need to replace again. I've already done that, but you will have to do this. You have to click on replace the file in the destination, and then after you've done that, Sparkle is good to go. It's ready to work with. So what you just need to do is to search for the software. So I will search for Video Scribe. I go to my search icon and I look for Video Scribe. This is it here, Video Scribe desktop. This is how the file will come up once you've installed it and you've cleared the registration, that's with the bin that you've copied. Now it will show this. This is basically if I want to work online, so it will ask for your email and password. Okay, and then if you don't have a login, you should have to create one. So you have create an account here. You click on create an account here, and then but basically this is basically for online use. So if I click create an account here, to take me online where I go then create an account to offline, so I don't need to have all this. So I will just click on login. Once I click on login, it will show me all what I have done already. So okay, let me just click this just to show you something, and then basically to tell you you are working offline. Of course I'm not using the internet now, so I'm working offline. So this software is basically used for mathematics, basically for those kind of things, and to do like a scribe like kind of. If I click here, I can show you what I've used it to do. So you can do something like this. If I play this, so just imagine you are doing step-by-step process to this, explain a concept in maths, and whoever is watching is following up what you have done. I can only be explaining while I am doing this. 20x raised to the power 4 plus 1 all over 4 plus 1 is equals to 20x raised to the power 5 now all over 5. See that? Divide both sides by 5. So 5 in 5 will give you 1. 5 in 20, 4. And then my final answer is equals to 4x raised to the power 5. and that's it. And so whoever is watching this will be able to understand, oh, this is how this is meant to be solved. I'm going to do one from scratch. I'm going to click on this. Remember how I went back? I clicked on that arrow to go back, and this is plus here to start a new scribe. So I'm going to click on the plus, and then you will see so many things displayed up there on screen. So I will explain them. This one is to save your work, especially in a file, video scribe file, so that you can edit on it again. This is to bring in an image. So if I want to bring an image to work with, this is to type a text, which is basically what we'll be doing. This one over here is to bring in a chart, like a graph, a pie chart, something from Excel. This is to add sound to your work, and this is to add your voice over on your work. So if I want to talk while I'm working, and then you have to have your mic in place ready. And then this is to change the texture of the paper. So I'm going to click this one to show you what I mean. If I want to make my paper thick, you see it, if I click on there, I can change the texture of the paper. And this is just a hand to show you, like a hand's writing what you're doing. Like the one I showed you now, I didn't show you anything, but see this one showing you a hand writing what you're doing. So let me use the hand writing. I will click on this. So I've selected the hand now. Then I'll come to text. I want to type out something. I want to type something in maths. Say for instance, 4 plus x is equals to 20. And I click. Remember, this here is your font type. How do I want it to display? So once you're clicking on the plus, it's showing you the different kind of font type. So let me leave it as basis. This here is to add color. If you want a color for your fonts, if you want your font to be red, it will be a red font. If you want it to be black, so let me leave it as black. And then I click on this, and then this is the font here. It's black. I can expand this to make it big. Remember, it's the font I choose. That's why it's looking like this. I can drag it to where I want it to be on screen. And then if I want to check what I have done, to see whether I have done something, you just come and click on play and see what happened. 4x plus is equal to 20. You see it. Remember, and then just like PowerPoint, it shows it in as if it's showing you in a slide. So this is the first slide. 4 plus x is equal to 20, just in one slide. 4 arrows here helps you to move your text up, down, right, or left. So I'm going to take them up. Now to add something on that to follow up what I've done here, just come again to text and type. Let's say I'm following up this procedure now. 4 plus x is equal to 20, and I want to show the next stage. So I can do something like this. 20, let's say x is equals to 20 minus 4. Basically following the order of math. And now if you look down here, it brings in a new slide. Basically I'll call it a new slide, showing you the next step you've added down here. So if I will make this big enough again, like the first one, and put it down. So if you click on your play, it shows you the first step, goes up, shows you the next step under. So whoever is watching is following the thing step by step. And then again, just come to text, and maybe to finalize what I'm teaching, I'll say x is equals to 16. And I click again. Now it's up here, so I think I'll need to reduce this one so that everything will fit one screen. And then this one, let me take this away so I can take this one out of the way. Make sure to move a particular one, just double click on it twice, and then you can move it. If not, everything will move at the same time. So now if I test what I've done, it will look like this. It goes up, it goes up again, and then the final stage, and then it shows the child everything. So if you double click on any of them, it brings out something for you. It shows you that, for instance, now I am using draw, so you can even change it here, and so you can want it to be moved. And when I click on this, that particular one would not be drawn, it will be moved with the hand like this. See it, and then the last step. Okay, so you can basically just be typing out what, and then you want to add, say for instance, I want to show that this 4 came from here and went to the back. So you have many fonts. If you double click on this F here, it shows you so many fonts, not just the one that you are seeing here. While clicking a plus and a minus. So you can see it's loading. It's going to take a little while to load, after which it will show you so many fonts on it. So you have so many fonts. You can even choose the kind of font you want, and there are so many fonts here to select from. So let's say, for instance, I want to show how this fork went from here all the way to the back. What I do is that I bring in an image. I bring in an image from my desktop. How to bring an image? Let me show you again. I click on the image here and I go to where is the image on, and I click this. It asks me to click here. This is online. That other one is from offline. So I go to desktop because the image on desktop. I want to bring in this image. This image I drew it on MS Paint. So I brought in the image. This one I want. So now the image is here. Okay, I will show you what I did there again. And then this image, I want the image to go back. So you can see you can so you can change the order of the work. You can just double click and say, okay, I want the image to be in front. It comes to the front here. Double click on the image, drag it to the back. I want it to be here. So what I did, I took it to the back, and now I am drawing it well so that it shows really what the image, what it's going to do. And then when I click play, it looks like this. Okay, that's not really what I intended to do, so I have to so you can delete an image by just clicking on it and then press delete on your keyboard. So this is the image. So it is here, so I'm going to drag it back because I want this to play first, then this will play second, this will play second, this one over here. So I'm going to drag the second to play, then this will now show next, and then this one will now be the final one. So you can order it from here. Now when I click play, it will look like this. 20, it shows me the second one, and it shows how that number went to the back, basically just explaining it by use of arrow. That's it. And then it finalized it by writing x is equals to 16. That's it. So if I want to, I'm done with it now, I want to now export it. You come here to this side of the screen to export. Click this, and you ask how do you want to export it. Now you don't want to take it to PowerPoint straight, because this will be creating a PowerPoint presentation with it, which you can. I think first of all, let me make it a video. By clicking this one to make it a video, choose AVI, leave it at AVI and normal. Write the name of what you want it to be, and then when you click, once you click, make sure you also know where you are saving it in. So I'm going to leave it as desktop, and I click this. It will show me rendering step by step. So the rendering most times takes some time. Basically, it depends on how long your recording was or how long your work it would be. So the longer the video, the longer the work you've done, the longer the rendering. Now once the video is done, it plays immediately, so it shows you what it has done. So you can watch your work being displayed, and then you can also make sure you have your sound involved. So you have to make sure you are talking while the video is being played, so that whoever is watching is understanding the sequence here. And so that is it. Is this? So let us also save it. Let's say I save this as a PowerPoint presentation. You click on PowerPoint, it also renders that it is being done already. It will also render. Once the rendering is done, it also save as PPT, as you can see over there. So when I click this, when I click to save, let me save it on desktop as well. It saves. It's saved already. I'm going to open it. Okay, it's already opening already. Okay, it will look like this, already saved on a PowerPoint presentation. So that's how it will look like, saved already as a video on PowerPoint. It makes your work easier. And you wonder why that drawing of the hand is slow. It doesn't matter. If you want to make it faster, you just double click on the hand. Make sure you're on the hand, on this drawing here, and double click on it. See, this is it. And you can increase the speed. See it here, down here. The animation is 11 seconds. I can make it shorter. See, 4 seconds. Once I click play, it will be faster now. If I don't still like what I've done there, I can still increase the speed, the animation speed, so maybe say 2 seconds. Now I think this will be faster now. If I want it to be moved, I don't want it to be drawn. I think why this is drawn is slower. And then I can do smooth in or bounce in. It depends how I want it to be. Maybe bounce in. And then when I play it, it will look like this. Straight up. So you just check however you want it to be. The others looks fast enough too, so I'm going to increase theirs. Okay, I think when you are clicking on animation, it affects everything. So basically the animation affects all the work all together. So if for instance you want to increase the speed of one animated animation, it affects all. So I hope this software will be very helpful, especially when you're creating your online class and trying to make a video that shows procedural steps or shows steps to a final conclusion. Basically Maths does that. So this software will be helpful. You can also add in your charts, come here and bring in a bar chart and paste in the numbers. If it's a bar chart, you paste in the numbers, say 3, 5, 7, and then put a comma in between them. And to help you quickly to draw in a chart. See, if I change this from this is for movement now. So because I chose a bar chart, a pie chart, if I change it to bar chart, and I do same, say 3, 5, 7, it draws me a bar chart. So you can use it to also draw a chart, and when you check on the chart, it also gives you, it depends on what you choose, either a drawing or drag a hand in. So there's so many things you can do with the software. You just need to check through all that the software does. Check around. So this is the thing, drawing. And even if it's an image, I'm going to stop here. Even if it's an image you bring in, to also draw you an image. So I'm going to bring in an image of a mouse. It will also, let me drag it to the front because I want the mouse to draw first, so you can see the mouse. So you just drag it to the top. Now this is how to draw the mouse. You draw the mouse by just moving hand around. If I choose not to draw the mouse, I choose to drag the mouse. Let me click on the mouse here. I choose to drag the mouse. So double click on the mouse and say move. And maybe not just move, maybe to go far. It will look like this when I click on play. And it will go far off screen. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope you will enjoy using this application.